picture of some donkeys. Okay, here's a pig. This is it here. So I'm going to be doing this one here. Now, I think, if I remember correctly, I may have to sharpen some pencils, but I'm not sure. Let's see what I got. I'll put these over here. Now, I got some Doritos, I got some barbecue chips, and I got some kettle corn. So I could do some sharpening here. Yeah, that's pretty good. The pink one needs to be sharpened as well, so let's sharpen this one. There. And maybe the green. I don't know why they bothered putting a white crayon in there. I'm not going to use that. There we go. Yellow. There. Oh, a little bit more. There we go. Got my brown here. Brownish red. I haven't sharpened a pencil crayon in a dog's age. It's been years since I've done that. I would say most of these are probably pretty good. Okay. So, let's carry on. Now, coloring is not my forte, I'll tell you that right now. So what I might do is I might start with this tree over here. I never was much good at coloring. Even as a kid, I never really had a flair for matching up colors, you know. I just never did. I'd put yellows and blues together, and I just wasn't very good at matching them up. You know, some people can shade really nice, but I'm not one of those people. Remember one time when I was a little guy, I was probably about 4 years old. And whenever I color, my sister, who's a few years older, used to say, okay, that has to be green, and that has to be yellow, and that's supposed to be brown, you know. And she'd always do that. So one time, I wanted my mom to color with me. Because all the other kids at school, and I was sitting in the living room, and my mom decided she'd color with me. So we started coloring. I said to my mom, okay, that has to be brown, and that has to be green, and that has to be blue. You know, I was basically just passing on what my sister would say to me. I guess we just kind of repeat what we're taught. So I'll go with the tree here. I wonder if Bob Ross ever colored. Do you think he liked to color? I'm sure he'd been very good at it. Anyways, I'm not sure if I'll bother doing the sky or not. That's a lot, but we'll see. Get some of this green going on here. I just bought all this stuff at the dollar store. Just a while ago. I've done a couple of coloring videos already. You know, I discovered this morning was there's a perforated line along here, so I can just rip these pages out. Might be something the person could do before or after they color, depending. Yeah, just kind of fill that in. That's a typical green tree. Lots of trees where I live, no shortage at all. You know, where I was born and raised in Saskatchewan, there was the northern part of Saskatchewan has lots of trees, but not the central or southern part. And there's a big difference living out here in Vancouver Island. It's just loaded with trees. Huge trees. There's trees in the yard, the neighbors across the street. If one of those trees came down, it would go right across the street and slice right through the house. So these trees are just huge. My mom has huge trees in her backyard. Her neighbor was always paranoid they might come down. Mind you, those trees got a heck of a root system though too. I'd use like a different shade of green. I'm kind of wishing I'd used this shade on the tree, but too late now. Just go around the donkey's nose here. There we are, just fill that in a bit. Okay, so we're just gonna keep on going like this here. Just keep on coloring away. I have no idea what this is gonna look like. It won't be a masterpiece, but that's okay. Not expected to be. And I might make, you know what, this continues on over here, doesn't it? I believe it does. There we are. Just keep on going. I have to decide what color I want to paint the donkey. Maybe the same color as the tree. We shall see. Okay, now back to this green here. You know, I made my Chinese food video the other day. Wow, was I stuffed. I never even had to eat dinner that night because I made that over the noon hour, that video. And that was a lot of Chinese food. And I was so stuffed that I never had anything for dinner that night. I didn't have to. I kind of felt like one of those big snakes that you see on National Geographic, you know, where they times a year. That was kind of how I felt. Anyways, that was quite the pig out. I hadn't had Chinese food in quite a while. It felt good to pig out. I think I need a drink. Okay, so carry on. Now, I'm going to go back here and finish off this green over here. I keep turning this. I just keep turning it like that, kind of on a weird angle, but I should try and straighten it out for you people at home so you can see it better. I really need to get my eyes checked. I need a new prescription, I just know I do. That's the thing about growing old. It's a privilege to grow old because many people are denied that privilege, as we've heard before, but I'll tell you, it comes with a price. When I was a kid, this is really stupid. My friend Richard had glasses. A lot of people had glasses, a lot of kids. And I wanted to get glasses. So I faked an eye exam at the doctor's office. I pretended I couldn't see anything. And so I remember the doctor coming and talking to my mom. I just finished reading the eye chart, pretending I couldn't see anything. And he came in and he's kind of shaking his head and saying, Mark's eyesight is very, very poor. And my mom seemed quite surprised, but yet, by the same token, she had been wearing glasses all her life. So she kind of thought, why? Maybe he's inherited my poor eyesight. And my dad started wearing glasses around about the same time. But then when it came to where they actually tested my eyes, I wasn't able to fake that one. So I never did get glasses. I think I should have been thankful for that. Okay. Let's do the donkey. Should we make him black? Or brown? Let's make him brown. We'll make his hooves black. Make his hooves black. I've always liked donkeys. I think donkeys are kind of cute, I know they can be stubborn, but what animal can't? You see my dog. My dog's stubborn. My little sister was stubborn. I can be kind of stubborn myself sometimes, but human nature. But donkeys are kind of cute. Very friendly. One time, Linda and I went to around this on this pasture visiting some of our old neighbors. And there was a horse that lived there, and it loved people. It wasn't very big, it was like a smaller type horse, kind of fat, kind of round, but it loved people. And it was standing on top of the hill when it saw us. It started to whinny, like horses do, and it just came trotting down to us. It loved people, it loved attention. Next, it sticks its nose in your pocket looking for carrots or something. But it behaved just like a dog. It was funny. got some yellow teeth. Because he hasn't brushed very long. You know, if he brushed every night, he wouldn't have yellow teeth. There. Pink mouth. Make the inside of his ears pink. Okay, here we go. Well, I've committed myself now. If this donkey gets close to that tree, you'll never find him because he'll blend right in. Yesterday I was watching TV. I turned it on. And there was a movie just starting called Airport 1975. I had heard of that movie. But never saw it before. It's kind of a typical 70s movie. It was amazing how many characters that popped up, you know, like, you know, Norman Fell, Ephraim Zimbalist Jr., Karen Black. What's Ben Stiller's dad's name? Used to be on Seinfeld. Him and his wife used to be in some of their comedians. Anyways, he was on there, and you know, George Kennedy, and but you know, you see all these people that and Gloria Swanson, old movie star, played herself actually. But as cheesy as that movie was, I just had to watch it. I don't know why. Interesting enough, the movie's like 50 years old, but you know, the jumbo jets were pretty much kind of like they are now. Of course, you ever notice when they film a movie about an airplane, everybody has lots of leg room and it never looks all that crowded. But Helen Reddy was on there. She played a nun. Linda Blair played a little girl on dialysis. And there's a lot of familiar faces, you know, character actors that you would see in different TV shows from that era, just popping up left, right, and crazy. But for some reason I just couldn't look away. I had to watch this movie. Basically, it's like a disaster. It gets hit by a small Cessna type plane. There's the cockpit open, but yeah, there's a bit of a breeze going through after that. It was just kind of funny. Pretty far-fetched actually, but you know, it's a disaster movie. They were very popular back then, and you know, movies like The Poseidon Adventure cheesy as it was, I enjoyed it. Sometimes they just kind of suck you in, you know. It was funny, the pilot was smoking cigars in the cockpit. Don't think you'd see that now. And the flight crew, the guys are making all these sexually suggestive remarks to the stewardesses, which they called them back then, flight attendants. Just kind of funny. I remember watching a movie from, I think it was from the 40s, I think. Back then they actually had elevator operators, believe it or not. When you get in, you tell them what floor you want to go to. And this beautiful young woman was the elevator operator, and the businessman was in there. And, you know, there's people in there, they're all talking. When they get to his floor, he was kind of flirting with the elevator operator, but when they get to his floor, as he's exiting the elevator, he slaps her on the ass. I thought, yeah, that'd really fly nowadays. Looking good, huh? Speaking of that Chinese food video, it sure made me thirsty. Oh, that Chinese food really made me thirsty. Well, I'm gonna brighten things up here. I want to make this orange. But that's why I enjoy watching Svengoolie, because a lot of times they have old movies on there. You know, I remember I was quite surprised to find out that Karen Black had passed away a few years ago. I probably heard that and just forgot. She was a very attractive woman. Okay, so I can do the bottom of this a little bit different, maybe. A little bit of yellow on the bottom. Just want to get away from all the browns, kind of brighten it up a bit. Okay. How about red fence posts? That's looking good. Red fence posts. Won't clash too much with the donkey's tail, I hope. Seems to be okay so far. I want to try to sort of make it a bit more colorful. Because like I said, I do have a lot of brown here. Brown tree, brown donkey. That's looking pretty good. There we are. guys when they ask me, do I miss working? And I always say no. It's almost like they seem, almost, I wouldn't say offended, but they said, you mean you don't miss us? Of course I miss some of the people. But no, I don't miss working. I spent a lot of years working and very happy doing what I'm doing now. Coloring Christmas, or coloring books. There we go. Okay. Just go like that. Okie dokie. Have to keep going here. You have to admit this little donkey has bright eyes, blue and yellow. I'm not sure many donkeys really have eyes that color, but so just keep going like that. Start to take shape. Remember when I was a little kid, we used wax crayons. And pencil crayons are for like the older kids, you know, like the bigger kids. They got to use pencil crayons. I'll never forget how proud I was when I went back to school one year, and part of the list of stuff that my mom had to buy for school was pencil crayons. I thought, wow. I remember when I finished elementary school and went to high school. That was such a big step. I'll never forget that. That was just unbelievable. Anyways, I never missed school either. When school was finished, that was another happy day of my life, real happy one. Getting out in the real world. I did go back to school 3 times though. Once to take chef training. Once to finish grade 12. And once to take a carried course. How about a yellow house? Speaking of roof, my mom is getting a new roof. They're starting on Tuesday. Now, how about a blue door? Is that too much? Maybe a pink door. And this over here is a window, but we'll make it a pink window. With some blue trim. There we are. Looking pretty good. Looking goody in the hoodie. Ding. Okay. So, got my friendly little tree, my happy little donkey. Well, we'll make a black, oh, what color is that? It's blue. I thought that was black. It's kind of like a purple type thing. It looks the same as this right here. Isn't that weird, eh? Wow. Well, that's interesting. I thought that was black. Oh well. We'll just go over top like that. We'll just add some color, make it real colorful. Really brighten it up a bit here. Make it real nice. Real nice. So this also has a black roof. That means it's going to be really hot in the summer. Really hot. Okay. I gotta do something to kind of brighten this up a bit. I was thinking maybe like a nice orange or something. A nice orange going along here. And maybe I'll make an orange chimney. Kind of matches the fence a bit. There. see, so this is all the shrubbery you can see behind here. So you're going to go like that. There we are. Isn't that beautiful? That's a beautiful thing, my friends, a beautiful thing. I think some of this might continue down here too. Got a piece of chip stuck underneath my finger. Anyways, we'll just keep going like this here. See what we come up with. I mean, it's not exactly a Monet. Okay, so now I can do the lighter green. Okay, so go like that there. And in behind like that. Okie dokie. So this is coming along quite nicely, actually. Looking very good. There it is. Marcy and I had a nice walk this morning. Beautiful day. It's quite a combination of chips I got today. Kettle corn, barbecue chips, and Doritos. I remember this lady at work telling me that this kind of grossed me out, but she was telling me that when her husband came home from work, he'd take his boots off, his work boots. And she said his feet always smelled like Doritos. That's probably why I didn't eat Doritos for so many years after that. There we go. It's coming along, folks. It's looking good. Looking goody in the hoodie. There we are. Okay. Apologize if my head gets in the shot. Sometimes I have to kind of lean in there to see what I'm doing. The trough. Oh. What should we do about the trough? Let's make that yellow. It'll match the donkey's teeth. I know. I'll make the inside yellow. that just so I could get that angle there. Then I'll do the top and the bottom the same color. So let me see, what can I pick there? Oh boy. Not sure if I want purple for that. How does that look? No, I don't think I want purple. Let's go with blue. There, we just do the whole thing blue. Why not have a blue trough? We can just do whatever we want, right? Not a big deal. Just kind of shade that in like that. I think what I might do, is do the top kind of brown. Though I think this is almost the same color as the fence. That may have been a mistake. Okay. This green should actually continue on down here. Remember we used to take, how did we do with pencil crayons? We'd take wax crayons and wax would color. Then take a tissue paper and rub it. It always looked kind of cool after that. Okay, let's do our sky. May have to sharpen this a bit here first. Getting a little bit dull. There we are. Oh, that's better. I have a nice blue sky here. Nice blue sky. And hopefully it's going to be a nice sunny day. tells me I'd have some sore fingers this morning, just all this movement. Not used to that. I know before I retired, my thumbs had really bad arthritis. And since I stopped working, so much improved. So much improved. There we go. Looking good. Sure wears the crayons down fast. I need a drink. Okay, now, I'm not sure what to do here, okay? If I should make more green in here than make this brown. First thing I'm going to do is I can make all this brown, except the donkey is brown. That's a bit of a problem. Can't make it black because the zoos are black. I can make it yellow. Sure, why not? Let's make it yellow. And they call me Mellow Yellow. Remember that song by Donovan, Mellow Yellow? Sunshine Superman. Donovan's still around, still playing. I don't know if you've ever seen the documentary called Don't Look Back. It was a movie about Bob Dylan. Kind of focuses on his tour when he's in London in '65. And he meets Donovan. Dylan meets Donovan. I think Donovan was about 18 in that documentary. It was funny how everybody smoked back then. There in the hotel room, everyone was just puffing away, just a big cloud of smoke. I remember those days. Our kitchen looked like that. I smoked, my dad smoked, my sister smoked, I smoked. My mom was the only one who didn't smoke and she had to put up with it. I'm surprised she didn't die of lung cancer. My brother smoked, but he wasn't living there. He was on his own, obviously, But yeah, those old videos and all that. Well, it's like what I was talking earlier about the airport in 1975, about the pilot smoking a cigar in the cockpit. Very bizarre. That was the norm back then. almost done, my friends. I wonder if I should make that more green or what. I don't know. Is this a different type of orange, a different shade? It's a little bit different. It's too close to that. Well, I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll go with this orange. I think it's supposed to be like the roadway or something behind there. And I can't go with brown because I'll lose the doggy in there. Well, we're getting there. It's almost done. It's almost done. I haven't done a coloring video in a long time. I kind of enjoyed this. Just go like that. I'll just keep going like this. And a like of that. And more like this, more like that. There we go. Hey, we can use whatever colors we want. Why not? It's an orange road, my friends. If you travel down the orange road, you'll see a brown donkey with blue eyes. Yellow and blue eyes. And yellow teeth. Well, I thought using the orange might have been a mistake, but it actually looks kind of cool, doesn't it? There we are. There, okay, now I saw some yellow here that I missed. Got some yellow. Well, there it is, my friends. Oh, isn't that something? There it is. Well, that's my donkey picture. I want to thank you for tuning in. I thank you for your comments, all your support. You want a shout out, hit me up. In the meantime, look after yourselves, look after each other. And we'll see you next time, okay?